Welcome back to The Price of Business. I'm your host, Kevin Price, talking to you about you and your business. And today's, man, what a great show, information which I do want to encourage you to check out usdailyreview.com. While they're like it on Facebook, follow on Twitter, you're going to find a lot of recent interviews, and soon you'll be finding interviews from today's program. I hope you enjoy them, again, as much as you did the first time. I know I will. Do you want to mention today's program brought to you in part by Chris Kidd Enterprise, Soy, and Witch Club? And speaking of Soy, delighted to have Mel Johnson on SOI.com, as a guest on the program. He has been on the program before. He's a regular contributor on The Price of Business. TriNet. Tell us about TriNet.
Yeah,
welcome.
Hi, Kevin. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. TriNet. We are a professional employer organization. We are basically the backbone to support small and medium-sized businesses.
And you do that in the entire human resource area, correct?
Absolutely. We can take care of all their taxes as well as all the HR, administrative back of the house things that they have to do as a business owner. Workers' comp, employee benefits. So a lot of the things that you have to worry about as a business owner that are non-revenuing to your business, we are able to partner with that business owner and help support them and, take some of that responsibilities off of their plate so they can focus on what they do best, and that's running their business.
Yeah, no question about it. And I would think now more than ever that would really resonate with people, doesn't it? The idea of, knowing that we're deferring this really difficult area of our lives or to our business lives to another entity that's taking largely taking the liability and sharing the liability. It's just really huge, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's very huge. It's very key. Like you said, taking off some of that liability helps the business owner because it can be a burden for them to carry. And like I said, we make sure that that business owner has enough time to spend with their families and take off all of that non-revenuing parts of their business that, they can spend doing other things as far as, maybe bringing more dollars and more revenue to their business, or for some of them, they just want to go home a little bit early and be with their family.
Yeah, when you, and when the individual in the company is unhappy and they leave under bad circumstances and they think about suing and they take things to government entities to try to make complaints, that type of thing, let me tell you, attorneys that they'll go to try to hire, they look at companies that are backed by a professional employee organization like Trident. They'll look at them and say, you know what, this is going to be challenging because these guys specialize in making sure that their clients are above board legally. Isn't that the case?
Yes, it definitely is the case. There's a lot of things going on in government, especially with like the ACA Obamacare that's taken into effect. But the laws are forever changing. And, it can be a little unfair for them to be on top of all the new laws and regulations that are coming out. And, to partner with someone that's an expert in that field, it takes off, like I said, the liability, it takes off the pressure because the laws are forever changing.
Yeah, no question about it. No question about it. Again, talking to Mel Johnson. By the way, you can go to his website, SOI.com, SOI.com. Tell us a little bit, give us a profile, if you will, of the kind of companies that use TriNet.
The companies that use TriNet, and TriNet is SOI is the vision of TriNet. And
yeah, talk about SOI. What companies are using absolutely. SOI, types of companies?
SOI, we focus on small and medium-sized businesses in the blue and gray-collar arena. So that's hospitality, transportation, commercial services, manufacturing. And we have a very strong relationship with those companies, but we're an expert in that field. So we understand exactly what they're going through, and we have a solution that can cater to their needs.
Very good, very good.
Mm-hmm,
no, I appreciate your time. Appreciate learning more about it. We've got stories over at priceofbusiness.com. Do you have new stories in the works?
Oh, we have some great stories in the works. You're going to see some coming from Mr. Jason. He is with Houston Street. You know, they own the food truck, but they actually opened up a new location, their first store, which is going to be called Hugs and Donuts. So it's going to be an interesting store. It's going to be great. It's actually going to be located in the Heights, but a lot of his fans are excited, and you'll see that article coming out pretty soon.
Awesome. Look forward to it. Yeah, you know, all of a sudden, I don't know when it happened, but all of a sudden food trucks became very sexy. So It's become like the hot topic these days. So we'll look forward to seeing that. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thank you. You guys have a great day.
All right. When we come back, much more for you. Do want to remind you, best content here shows up over there at usdealerreview.com. While there, like it on Facebook, follow it on Twitter. I'm Kevin Price. You're listening to The Price of Business.
It's been getting so hard living with the things